this problem's more or less going to follow the same pattern as the prior one. You've got your principal, you've got the 1, but now because the key word in this problem is decreased, instead of going with a plus, you're going to go with a minus. So minus, let's just go minus the rate, and then the time. So now, put all your information in there. Your principal, you've got $200,000. 1 minus, your rate is 5%, write that as a decimal, 0.05. And then they want to know what the house will be worth in 2 years. That's your time. So let's just rewrite this. So we've got 200,000, that's our initial price. 1 minus 0.05 gives us 0.95 to the 2. Now, every time you see this word decrease here, this is your key. Again, you got to use some common sense when you do these. If you're starting out with 200,000 bucks, your house has to be worth less than 200,000 bucks when you get your final answer. Equally as important, when you look at this number in here, this has to be less than 1, and that's the key. So now, let's calculate this out the same way. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go 0.95 squared, and then I'm going to multiply that answer times 200,000. When I punch that all into the calculator, my final answer is $180,000, $180,500. Again, use the common sense. We started with 200,000. It has to be worth less than $200,000, which indeed it did. Second problem, same setup. Automobile, you know, once you pull it off the lot, your car is worth less and less and less. So, same setup. Principal, 1 minus the rate and then the time, how many years it's been off the lot. So, your car, this car, $25,000, 1 minus your rate, 0.03, and your time, they want to know how much it's going to be worth in 4 years. So, you've got, we don't even need the dollar sign, but I put it in there. 25,000. 1 minus 0.03 makes it worth 0.97. Remember, because you're losing or a decrease, what value you have in this parenthesis has to be less than 1. That's the only way the number will end up smaller than your original price. And then we've got the 4. So punch that all in now to your calculator. Let that do the work for you. So you got 0.97 to the 4th. Then you're going to multiply that times $25,000. And your final answer will be 22,132.32. Remember, round it to the penny. Every penny counts. And that would be your final answer. If you're off by a penny, even 2 pennies, that's not life and death. You know, different calculators may round a little differently. But if you're off by 10 bucks, something's wrong and you need to check your calculator settings.